Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. We're playing some Viktor today, just not with burst mode, because that was the last video, either with Shrapnel or cardio as the focus. Whichever one I don't do, I'll do in another video sometime soon, like I've said. For a bunch of other champions recently, the builds are super similar to where they were before, and I would easily call these the best Viktor builds, at least for me. They're still focused around the speed and lifesteal. This one has a nade reset, which I much prefer, typically with the talent. Like regardless, I just prefer the nade reset, but occasionally I don't really care about it. I just want the tankiness instead. That's what this version is, the exact same, just without the nade reset, because sometimes it doesn't really make sense for the match, and also your playstyle, you might not feel like playing around the nade and just kind of ignoring it, which sometimes is actually the right thing to do. But it's enough yapping, quick intro, I don't need to explain too much. It's Viktor. Alright, so for game one, we're going to siege Serpent Beach. Pretty try-hard looking team with a Xin, Ashe, Nyx, and Ying. Shouts to Ying, by the way, I think it was, versus a Pip, Tyra, Makoa, Vora, and Omen. Burst mode would seem like the play, given the map, but did that in the last video, so I don't want to just do it again. So I guess I'm going to go for Shrapnel. Cardio could also work, but we've got a Ying, and she can probably heal both the tanks sort of fine, and also hopefully us. We'll see, and we'll go for the nade reset too, and then game two we'll probably do cardio. We'll see though. Chronos, and we'll start life rip and armor plating. Sure. Feels kind of weird. Yomi, slug shot, life exchange, force, binary void, unyielding, half shot, miscue, and combat medic. A little bit annoyed about the Makoa shield because I'm sure that'll be a pain, but yeah, we'll see. Haven't played Viktor in a minute, and especially not with this skin. Don't know if I like the way this skin looks. It's kind of weird. We'll throw the nade over. That's kind of the plan, is to sort of zone areas with the nade a little bit like that, and I guess we'll focus down the Tyra. I feel like I'm going to get kind of bad in this one. Hello, Vora. Don't really know what she's doing there, but there we go. Finish off with a nade. I guess I just try and focus the Tyra right and duel her. I don't know where the Makoa is. Shots on her. She's kind of low. That's the Makoa. Okay, I guess we just try and duel him, and now we run? Yeah, sure. Still dead. I could have probably due to that. Very, very confusing start to the match there. Nyx just said high ground free, so I guess I'll try and play it. There's a nade, isn't really the play I wanted to make, but Makoa is nearly gone. I can't run because of the cripple, and I'm dead, because high ground is only free until the Vora jumps me or the Tyra tries to duel me. I have an advantage versus the Tyra, I think, on this map, assuming I don't get too close, but yeah, the start of this one has been very, very scuffed. The team did not play like a team, and their team definitely did. Nyx is just giving up. Understandably so. She's 1v5. Yeah, there's the objective lost. Let's see if we can finish off the Tyra here cheekily. The amount of shake on the aim is insane, by the way, with this weapon. I don't usually run the green weapon, which is why I wanted to run it, just to see, you know, the differences, because I don't really play Viktor that much, so I want to try and play the skins whenever I do a video on him. But trying to play with this versus the normal Viktor weapon is just not for me, I don't think. Of course, though, after one round, Nyx did say GG go next, because that's just, you know, peak Paladins behavior, is lose one round and then just, you know, say the game's over. That's Pip ultimate. Don't really know what I do other than sit here and sort of defend, which works. I don't know how the Pip's ultimate was on cooldown, by the way. Vora is just in here. She got knocked. She's now jumping around. She's going for the ultimate. Ashe ulted. Throw the nade over there. Go through the shield, which I think is the way to go, right? I just fire into it and shred it anyway. I don't think I, like, save stuff because he doesn't get, like, the full cooldown reset. That's a Omen ult. We're fine. Yeah, that was kind of close. Throw the nade over. I'm really, really just rough on Viktor. The nade setup is working, but my weapon is just not. Don't know how the Nyx got knocked off, but Makoa just went for the hook on the Xin. I'm going to have to just retreat. The nade setup is working, so I was trying to say, just the weapon isn't for me. I really do not like this weapon on him. The whole team is gone. I don't know what I meant to do there. I'm a little bit confused with how we're trying to play this one. We've got a Nyx and an Ashe and a Ying. We really should just be playing like standard two front lines kind of on the point, one maybe a little bit off, and then the, you know, Ying doing heals, because I think we're at an advantage versus solo healer Pip and Makoa on the point, right? But for some reason we've got like two people both playing off tank, and I'm kind of like getting blasted as a damage. Nyx is also there, and then we lose the team fights because they're playing like, you know, full force front stuff and we're not. Very weird. I'm also not playing particularly great on Viktor. I'm not here to criticize the team. I'm just saying that the sort of team play style at the moment is very, very weird. I can't really sit and play Viktor as I would like to play Viktor here, because the team's all off doing like really separate stuff instead of just playing like a normal team here and grouping and doing what they're doing pretty much, I guess. I'm not even really doing a great job of explaining what I mean, but from the gameplay you should hopefully, yeah, understand what I'm trying to say. Lob the nade over, go for the ultimate, just try and blast the Pip or the Makoa, I guess. Yeah, sure, he's gone. That kind of worked. The team is actually now grouped, and we'll throw the nade over. Omen on the right side, Vora there, kind of low. I really also just don't like this weapon. I know I've said that already, but I didn't expect the weapon for Viktor to make such a big difference. But I remember that there was specifically a few that I did not enjoy playing with, and this is one of them, just because it shakes so much more noticeably than the others. Ashe tried to knock the Vora off. She went for the ultimate shots here on the Makoa. I do want to heal up a little bit, but yeah, we've got no Ying decoys down. They're all over there. The team's just kind of falling apart a bit. Hello, Tyra. She's going for the ultimate. Do not want to peek that. She has put them down a little bit now. There's a big nade. We'll throw one more. I don't know if the nade setup was really the play. I feel like the extra health might have been better so we can duel a bit more. I don't know. I'm going to have to just try and run, because what else am I meant to do here? Try and cover the Ying, I guess. She's off the map. I think she just jumped off herself. Throw a nade. That was a bad bounce. Did die to the Tyra. Let's try this one again. I feel like we definitely should have a defender's advantage, especially given the map and the teams here. But hopefully you can pay attention to what the tanks are doing and get what I mean, because it's very, very strange. I'm just going to fire through the Makoa shield. I'm actually not even going to try and do anything else. We can clear it pretty quick, and his reset isn't crazy. Nyx is here, just doing something. I don't know. She's playing Nyx not like a Nyx, which is strange. And Ashe is kind of playing like I can see Ashe play for sure. I've seen Ashe do that sort of role of like an off-tank thing quite well. Do you need to heal up a little bit? We'll go for the ultimate. Ying ulted too. There goes the Omen. Okay, we actually added the ultimate there. Let's make sure they don't get it for free. Throw the nade there. Try and duel the Tyra. I feel like we're kind of even most of the time. I'm just holding fire down for no reason, but Vora ulted. I think Ashe ulted again. That's like the 5th time I think they've done that combo. Double nade there. Trying to heal up from being out of combat, but I'm actually just dealing big damage with the nades. This is a really good angle for me to play sort of like this because we can get both sides covered and just constantly output damage from Makoa there. Big damage on the shield. He's gone. If the team is together, there's just so much damage that we can deal without really much effort, especially if Xin is there too, just to like buy time and stuff and play timers. I don't know. Just throwing out like 100 damage shots, trying to be annoying. That nade was a little bit too far back. I think I just die here, right? I don't know how we could possibly win this. I guess I'll just try and get rid of the Tyra. Throw a lucky nade bounce maybe. That was not enough. I'm dead. That is going to be the 0-4. Nyx did some pretty big damage there right at the end, but yeah, we didn't even get a point in there. I feel like we were at a pretty big advantage team comp-wise, but it just didn't really work, I think, playstyle. But I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. We'll see with the stats. That should curb at least a little bit. Xin had a bit of a hard time. His damage is kind of low. Mine is also not the best. The Ying was healing for a ton. She put in work, but yeah, Ashe and Nyx, I think we're just playing very, very odd for how that match was. They were both off-tanking. We had nobody on the point. Ying can't really work properly like that. I don't think she's not the best healer for like 2 tanks being off tanks. I think I did a decent job there. I was trying to make it work, but the team just had no glue there whatsoever as far as I could tell would be the best way I could explain it, whereas their side really did. Tyra was melting. She was safe pretty much the entire time just because of where she was and yeah, the way they were playing. Pip healed for a ton. Those two were the stars of the show for sure. Vora also did really well and Makoa was doing his job there on the point. Look at the objective time. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Ashe had 3 and Nyx had 53. Yeah, just jump into game 2, keep it going. Not a bad game at all, just a very weird one. Viktor definitely did work there though. There are very few scenarios where he doesn't. It just didn't feel great to play him and I wasn't able to play him like 100% efficiency because I was constantly trying to like adjust to what the team was doing and stuff. But yeah, jump to game 2. I'm going to change the weapon though. I don't remember which is the one I like. I think it's like the recolors of the old Viktor weapon, right? Yeah, this is the one I always remember running. I don't know why I changed it. Alright, so for game 2 we've got the limited time mode. I don't know if it will still be playable by the time this video goes out, but it should be. Yeah, it's the Atlas event, end times. We've got Nio, Ram, Sky, and Dian versus Furia, Koga, Betty, Xin, and Cassie. So I'm not going to go for Shrapnel here, I'm going to go for cardio. And the no reset setup here just to show you the opposite side of it. But Lifelink, Enforcer, Alacrity, Debilitate, Exaction, Yomi, got a bounce, Adrenaline Junkie, and Exterminate went for Life Rip and then Damage Reduction. I actually haven't played this mode yet, so this is my first time playing it, even though it's been out for I think like a week or 2 at the time that I'm recording this video, probably even later by the time this video goes out. Gonna go for the ultimate, that gen insanely fast. Yeah, I haven't actually played this yet, so I'm not really sure what the rules are. Betty ulted, I guess everyone's just spamming ults. I know that it's different depending on like the point, right? Different things happen. The ult gen here is just insane. Just trying my best to not die. This weapon is way better for me though. I much prefer this one to the green one that I was running. We'll go for the ultimate again and just spam away, see if we can get somebody in it. Just try and drop the charges across as many people as possible. Koga's going to go for the ult. Bit of a mess so far. It does say at the top ultimate engine, so that kind of tells me all I need to know, and then I guess when the point moves it will change. Again, first time playing it, and I think the last time this was playable was genuinely years ago, so I remember pretty much nothing about it other than the big orb that I remember seeing for sure. I'm dead. Even with the Viktor like 6 healer tick, because everyone's got maxed stacked cauterize. I should have done the other way around. I think also Shrapnel in that last one did kind of work. I don't know why I'm hip firing, but Shrapnel might have not been the best choice. Cardio might have been better. Anti-gravity is kind of funny, and maybe this works with cardio kind of. I feel like the last time I played this, everybody had like mid-air and axis, so this was kind of completely different. Am I dead trying to heal up a little bit? Well, we got reduced cooldowns. It looks kind of funny because it's still showing the normal number, but it just ticks down like 3 times as fast, or just ridiculously quick. I don't know, but what I was trying to say is I picked like a really bad scenario to try and show you the fact that Life Rip and Cardio Viktor, you know, kind of work together to give you a ton of sustain and stuff. I'm dead here to this ult, I think. Never mind, I always got me covered with the heals and Luna, but yeah, they've got max cauterize. Everyone has max cauterize, so we're already at like the least efficient way this could actually work. Throw the nade over, maybe we'll get some big damage with it. They're all kind of low. Shots on the Betty. My actually has actually not been too bad in this one, just because we had the warm up earlier, but also don't feel like Viktor is a particularly crazy pick for this. Our ultimate's pretty strong, but yeah, having the nade on a low cooldown isn't that crazy when I'm going for cardio. I don't know what I thought like putting this together, to be honest. There goes the Betty. Nice, there's a Xin here. See if we can finish him off. When we're not getting hit, the life is huge. Same with cardio, but Betty is literally flying around because she's got such low cooldowns. We can kind of get rid of her. I don't know if I should even really try. I feel like I should be focusing on other people. We'll go for the ultimate. Yeah, sure. Where is everybody? Hello, Cassie. She's not gone. She's fast enough to be able to outrun the ultimate when she's in the ult, just trying to survive, to be honest. Sometimes the IO's putting in work with the heals, but it's really tough because everyone's just dealing so much damage. It feels like Koga jumping around. It's not even that damage is high, it's just that the cauterize is maxed, so you have to actually not be getting hit to get any sort of healing. I feel like in a way this is like a peak Paladins. Did we kill the Cassie? We did. Nice. There's some bombs over there on the Betty. Nice. Trying to make sure that Leanne doesn't die. She took the Fury ult to the thing, or not the ult, the beam. Dead there to the Cassie. What I've been trying to say for like 3 minutes is this is the most hectic Paladins mode I've played in a minute, and it really feels like This is the definition of Paladins sometimes. It's pure just mess in like a really fun way, but it's really hard to often follow what the hell is going on, especially with like a Xin, who I feel like is kind of a crazy pick for this compared to someone like a Viktor, who's probably one of the worst picks. I feel like somebody like Xin is a great pick for this and certain other characters, but a Viktor isn't really one of them that I would put on that sort of list. Even though he does fine here, it's definitely not a bad pick, just one of the more boring ones because that's the sort of character he is in general, right? So the more party modes don't really feel like they worked his strengths, if you get what I mean. Right, Betty ult, rip to the sky. I guess I go for my ultimate here. The Zin's going for his ult. Sure, we can actually fire one off there as he was grabbing us. I'm just going to die. So much damage going around everywhere, and we can't really heal up. Life rip and cardio really hasn't done very much at all here. Even spamming the nades, just like with the reduced cooldowns, doesn't feel that crazy because Reset Viktor is a thing where you get 2 nades back to back. Now it's just like constantly able to throw them out, but like Zin being able to spam counter or his F is probably way more annoying than his Billow and stuff too. Am I dead? I threw the nade out, a little bit of damage on him. The game is pretty much over. It was surprisingly close though. I feel like we got shredded, but yeah, that was just me on Viktor, I think, having a bit of a hard time. Viktor, I would not recommend for the LTM. I also don't like Viktor in super hectic TDMs, so I think maybe I just need to get better with Viktor in the more sort of messy games. I much prefer playing him like constantly at sort of medium range, but 9970k, you're happy with that. You actually doubled everyone on our side's damage, so I did my job for sure. Team was a little bit all over the place in that one, but IO healed for a ton. Shouts out there to that was their Cassie. She shredded, so did the Betty. Fury was doing kind of the hybrid thing, and yeah, Zin and Koga were also both putting in work. They were surprisingly more annoying than the rest, even though their damage isn't that high, just because they were actually able to get a ton of kills. It was very strange, but yeah, it was a good game mode. I liked it. I'm sure I'll play the mode again. I have been queuing for it in pretty much all the videos I've recorded, but didn't actually just get it. And I guess it's kind of perfect that we did with Viktor because he's one of the more boring characters, and it spiced up just cardio Viktor, which can be a little bit, you know, standard, I suppose. But yeah, it worked out. Bit of a weird video, but we did our job on Viktor, and I played very predictably, as you would expect. The damage numbers and yeah, the stat was pretty Viktor. But yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it. A bit of a different video than I was expecting when I hit record, but I'm happy with how it turned out. Thank you for staying all the way at the end, though. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, stay frosty.